Wilson.
All right, goddamn. Juwan next to Don.
Some of my Steez, yes, Lord, know what's going on.
All right, and today we bring y'all. Damn, I ain't even really think of a name for this shit. Mid-season ladder prediction type thing, but we gonna run through each team, tell y'all what we've been most impressed with this year, most disappointed with this year. Then we gonna give y'all the general area where we think they gonna fall on the ladder. You know what I'm saying?
By season's end.
For sure. So, getting into it, man. How you feel about Adelaide, man? Most impressed.
Most impressed? All right. I think the thing that I'm most impressed with Adelaide, bro, was really how fast they started the season, bro. They came out, they were competitive within most of the games early on, and I really like that, bro. We ended last season concluding that they were an entertainment team, and the fact that they were able to even keep games competitive this season, at least in the beginning, bro, was something that I definitely was a fan of, bro. They were at the end of a couple games, bro, with some close finishes, bro. So it was pretty entertaining, bro. I was excited to see Adelaide early on this season.
Should go ahead and do your disappointment.
All right. As far as my disappointment, bro, I came into the season really looking forward to seeing how Matt Crouch plays. Last season, he had a groin injury in the preseason, so we didn't get to see him at all last season. And I really wanted to see what he could bring this year, bro. I am kind of disappointed. Maybe my expectations were a little too high. He's not that much of an above-average player, if I had to say so myself, from what I've seen this season. And just the fact that he's been getting omitted, bro, just without even being injured, bro, just is kind of alarming. So definitely disappointed in Matt Crouch. Also Riley Thilthorpe too, but to a lesser extent.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about them boys, man.
All right, so my most impressed, I would have to say Josh Rochelle. The beginning of the year, he was definitely. I thought he was going to be the rising star of their team, man. He was definitely coming out, especially for a young player, bro. He was definitely getting his name out there, getting his name known, doing a lot of good things on the ground. But it also ties into my most disappointing, because as soon as Tex came back, kind of Josh Rochelle fell off, and it's like, bro, you wasting that talent. I feel like, I mean, he's still out there, but he's not getting the touches like he was. And I think from the first few games, I think he was like 5 or 6 games before Tex came back. Mm-hmm. He was looking like he could have been the star of that team, and as soon as Tex came back, it's kind of he just fell in the background and
he got hurt with the court quad.
So I hate to see that talent that they had just kind of being wasted right now, especially to racist ass Tex, bro. But
I also would add that I like the Jordan Dawson too, the addition of him into the midfield and the back line, bro. I just really thought about that just now, but I like that. I definitely like what Adelaide's doing there.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next team. What you think about Brisbane?
As far as being impressed by Brisbane, bro, I'm impressed by Keaton Coleman, bro. Coleman been playing good. He's one of the more improved players this season, bro. It was really hard. It was going to be hard to impress me as far as from a Brisbane standpoint this year, bro, considering that they were played great last year, bro, and this year they were even expected to do more and to actually finish top 2 guaranteed from what I've been seeing. So it was hard to impress me, bro, but as far as from a team standpoint, but I like what Coleman's doing, bro. He looks like an active player, bro, and I definitely like the improvement that he showed this year. As far as disappointments in Brisbane, bro, it's probably got to be the defense, bro. Just the collective team defense that they play. They just let teams that have no business even beating them, bro. They let them close, bro. Then in the back line, bro, there's between Harris Andrews not playing up to form, what's expected of him, and Marcus Adams, and they just have some issues going on down back, bro, back for Brisbane. So I'd like to see that tighten up later on in the season. If you're a top team and you want to perform in finals, I would imagine you have to play some defense, bro. When you get to finals, most teams are going to have a good offense, bro. Not saying they'll be as good as yours, because Brisbane is number 1 in scoring, but you'll be able to have to weather the storm from other teams, bro, not just outscore them, because you ain't going to score every game, bro. Like, there's going to be slow periods, bro. So,
yeah.
Brisbane, you got to tighten up.
Yeah. So, I wasn't going to talk about a player specifically, but since you did, I'm going to give some praise to Zach Bailey. Mm-hmm. He's definitely been turning up for the team, bro. He's definitely maybe one of the most improved players along with Coleman, bro, but he definitely been getting more touches, especially only being 22, bro. It seems like Brisbane is really looking at him to come up and be that next star, so that's interesting. But what I've been most impressed with is their scoring. They, like you said, they are leading in scoring. I think it's by like 200 damn near.
Like 15 goals a game.
Yeah, so when they get they're an attacking team and they don't even have, of course they don't have the best goal behind ratio with all their scores, but sometimes they be kicking like shit, bro. So I feel like they can definitely improve on that.
Mm-hmm.
But my disappointment with them is they don't exactly look great when they be winning. They have their times where shit is good, but I don't know. I don't be seeing like the clean flow and control of the game that I would expect from a number 1 or 2 team, which right now on the ladder they number 1, and a lot of people have been expecting them to be in the granny. So I'm just not seeing that from their play style, despite their ladder position and despite them having the most points. It just doesn't seem like premiership footy when they play sometimes.
That's fair.
All right, man. Next we got your boys. Carlton, man. What you got with Carlton?
All right, man. Carlton, bro, as far as being impressed, man, I could go a couple different directions with this, bro, and I will. As far as being impressed, I'm impressed with, obviously, first and foremost, Michael Voss, bro. He brought just a different culture, different accountability, different standard level to the team. Definitely happy with that, bro. I don't think we'll be where we at without him. I'm kind of cheating because I got a couple. New recruit impact is what I'm very happy with between Chera and Hewitt particularly, but also Lewis Young, who got brought in from the Dogs, and just given the injuries on this team, bro. Everybody gets an opportunity, bro. And the new recruits, they definitely been standing out and are 2 of our best midfielders, bro. So I definitely appreciate that, and I'm happy with that. As far as being disappointed, also impressed with Charlie, bro. I did not know Charlie was going to come back this season, bro. Really turning up. Like David Teague even said he doesn't think he'll be the same player that he was, bro. So for him to come back and be at the top of the Coleman right now is very impressive, bro. Disappointment, the injuries, bro. I'm disappointed with our style of play too, but really the injuries just don't let us get a chance to get our full team going, bro. It just decimated back line, bro. We just got hurt again, bro. It's like, and this is how I know this is how you were feeling, bro. Like every update you get, it's an injury, bro. And before the game, it's somebody gone, bro. During the game, somebody's gone, bro. So it's just very stressful, bro. Considering we won't get I don't know how many games we'll be able to play as a full squad before finals if we do make finals. But I'm definitely disappointed with the injuries, man. I'd like to get all my boys. Just some consistency, bro, before finals for real.
Yeah. All right. For me, I also got to give credit to Voss too for most impressed, bro. He definitely just showed how much a new coach, a good coach that fits the play style, can change a team, and especially if the talent's already there. I mean, Carlton already had the talent. I really didn't believe it last year with fucking Teague there, but Voss really brought it out them boys. He really brought a winning culture to them, and that's what's up. What I'm most disappointed about with Carlton is the percentage, bro, because y'all don't be putting boys away. It seems like a lot of games y'all had the lead and they creep back up on y'all, man, and if you just go by percentage, y'all boys ain't even in the 8. That's just tough, bro. I think y'all like 10 or 11 just if we go by percentage. And I'm still worried about y'all a little bit, man, but I feel Voss is there, bro. I do think Voss is on their ass constantly, bro, so maybe be straight by finals, man.
I'll tell you what, boy, you ain't on no worry, bro.
All right, next we got Collingwood.
I hate that I be sounding like a Collingwood fan, bro. These boys be straight, bro. As far as Collingwood, me being impressed with Collingwood, I gotta give credit, just like we gave flowers to Michael Voss, I gotta give credit to Craig McRae, bro. He came in and he changed the culture too, bro. They no longer spend too much time trying to defend, bro. They have the daring kick, they attack, bro, and they're fearless, and it works for them, bro. They do. And they got some top-notch wins under the belt, bro. So shout out to Craig McRae. Also, I'm definitely impressed with Ali Henry. I almost called him Junior because he called him David T. Jr. But he looked good, bro, up there at 4, bro. So young talent turning up, bro. I'm very happy with that. As far as if I was a Collingwood fan, from their perspective, I know they're happy with that. My biggest disappointment is Nick Dacos playing in the back mostly, bro. When he was drafted, I wanted to see him more so in the midfield. Obviously, Craig McRae knows more than I do. But I would just like to see him get more midfield minutes, bro. I would like to see him. Obviously, he was drafted to play that position, but he's been off halfback with Pendlebury a lot during the season, and he's looked dangerous, bro. When he does have his kicks in the middle of the ground and things like that. So, going forward, I'd like to see it, especially since I'll be able to have a direct, easier comparison with him and Jason Horn-Francis. But we can't all get what we want, bro. Nick Dacos, eventually, I know he'll go to the mid. So, disappointed in seeing him in the back so far most of the season, but going forward, I know we'll see it.
All right, Collingwood. I'm most impressed. Most impressed with Brody and DeGoey, man. Both them boys, I really like what I've seen from them. They're really making Collingwood games entertaining. And I always count on Brody to go for a crazy ass mark, maybe multiple marks a game. DeGoey, he getting his groove on, man. He's thinking, Marks, he been putting bodies on people, bro. So I really been liking just what they've been bringing to Collingwood games, bro. As far as disappointment, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been too high on these boys, so it was hard to come up with a disappointment. But damn, I really don't even got one because
I'm losing to y'all.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because these niggas did. I can't even say that's no disappointment. It's disappointing for them. Looking at it,
oh God,
I'm happy about that. That's a long win we fucking got.
The better they look, the better y'all look.
Okay. But yeah, losing to West Coast is a little big ass mark on your season, especially
the only team to do it.
That is facts, man. So I'm definitely gonna have to. Ooh shit, boy, that shit funny as fuck. All right, man. Next game we got Essendon. Oh, next game. Next team we got Essendon.
Essendon. As far as impressed, I would say I'm most impressed with Nick Martin. Was he round one rising star?
Yeah.
Round one rising star. He looked to give him definitely another little dangerous threat that they have as far as young talent. They were kind of limited on that, I think, last year, and they added another one, Nick Martin, who kind of came out of nowhere, bro. So shout out to Nick Martin. I like what he brings, bro. As far as disappointment, I gotta say I'm disappointed in Ben Rutten, bro. Ben Rutten, the coach. Just the effort, bro. You gotta, as a coach, bro, you gotta instill effort in your team, bro. Obviously, it falls down on the players to a certain extent, but bro, the season you made finals last year, bro. This list is not that different, bro. List is not that different from last year. You have some, if anything, you have more experience, bro. And it's just you have more experience for the young talent too, bro. So I'm definitely disappointed in the coach. I think he got to find ways to get his team a little bit more motivated. He got to find a way to win more games to finish the season, bro. Because he will be, I think, under the pump if he continues to put out efforts like this, or gets his team to continue to put out efforts like this, bro. So I'm looking forward to see definitely more improvement for Essendon, for a club who made finals. Granted, it was the 8th spot, but they made it, bro. And it's just really, there's no reason to be this ass, bro.
Yeah. I think ours lined up pretty good on this one. My impressed, if you don't mind, is Nick Martin as well. Mm-hmm. He definitely came in and made an impact, and unlike Josh Rochelle, he's still making an impact. I think Essendon is learning to kind of lean on him a little bit. Well, no, he's a capable player for sure, and other teams are starting to recognize him too. If my disappointment is how much they fell from last year, bro. They were at 18 last year, and now they're chilling at the bottom with us and North. I was also very disappointed to see Tip and Woody go, man.
Yeah.
That shit was kind of ass. Especially for him being so young. I think he was like 26, 27. Bro.
I didn't really know it was going to lead to retirement. I thought it was just a step away and just come back, you know what I'm saying, take as much time you need. But yeah, it was definitely disappointing.
Yeah. All right, man. Next team is Frio. Fucking Frio.
Frio, bro. All right. Frio, there's a lot that I'm impressed with, and I guess if there's a lot that I'm impressed with, I guess I gotta say the lot. If you don't mind, the lot. The midfield, bro. Scarier midfield in the league, bro. One of them, bro. Definitely top 3 midfield, I think. The defense, bro. You can't get mad at the defense. They shut the teams down, bro. They play collective team defense, bro, and they do that, bro. I'm impressed with the Smalls, bro. The Smalls, they have a balanced effort, bro. You don't know which Small is going to beat you up. It could be Michael Walters. It could be Switkowski. It could be Fredericks, bro. It could be Lucky Schultz. You don't know who's going to beat you up, bro. So And also Will Brody, particularly, if I'm gonna name an individual player, bro, in that midfield, bro. He proved to be a difference, bro, and he brings that contested ball toughness, bro, and he's been holding it down without Fife, bro. And I think they needed that because Mundy, I don't think is that type of guy, bro. I don't think Sarong is really that type of guy. Brayshaw, I don't really pair all these guys to be the contested beast to fight, and you know what I mean. So I'll go with that, and that goes into my disappointment as well. Really, just Nat Fife having a tough luck injury, not being able to play as much and get a consistent run. It was good to see him back this past week, but I definitely would like to see what the team looks like with Nat Fife, because obviously split minutes in the midfield and the forward line. So just to see where he fits in, bro. Obviously they took off, so they're not about to leave the talent out like that out of the side. But yeah, man, definitely would like to see what he could have did, what the team would look like if they had him.
All right, man. So I'm most impressed with Rio's defensive ability and their scoring. I think those were the two things they improved on the most from last year, because they were one of those teams that was inconsistent as fuck in front of the goal. And can't really say that no more, man. They definitely got a lot of hard runners, hard workers playing now. Unfortunately, they just a really good team right now, bro. And that's my disappointment, that they a really fucking good team right now.
I'm fucking disappointed that we ain't beat them boys.
So, y'all got them on next week, man.
15, round 15.
Next team, we got Gold Coast, man.
It's Geelong, ain't it?
Oh, shit, yeah, Geelong. True.
Right. As far as Geelong, bro, I think I'm most impressed with Sam DeConing, bro. I don't think it's really close, bro. They already have, so it's one thing for you to be a young player, you to make an impact, but it's different to make an impact on a team where that general area, which is obviously the defense line, is their strong suit, bro. They're strong on defense, bro. And Sam DeConing comes out and looks like one of the better defenders, bro, on the team, bro. So I'm definitely impressed with him. I believe I said Tom DeConing was the better brother, bro. And Sam really comes in and takes a Rising Star nomination and really just decides to say fuck that shit, bro. I'm definitely one of the better fucking key defenders in the game. As far as being disappointed, I think it's the goal scoring inaccuracy for Geelong, bro. They have 156 goals, 160 behinds, bro. So I'm 156 points. And 150. Yeah, I'm tripping. That's what it is. 156 to 160, and that's just a lot of points to leave on the board for you to have Jeremy Cameron, for you to have Tom Hawkins, and even just don't even want to include Gary Rowan, but because he's been out a lot of the time. But with that much talent, and obviously I think the midfield is kind of average, whatever you want to call it, but you still have talent there, bro. And I think when you have forwards like that, it really shouldn't be any type of inaccuracy like that. It should be looking like Brisbane, to be honest. So that's where I stand with Geelong.
Yeah, all right. So I've probably been most impressed with Jeremy Cameron this year, bro. He been snapping, bro. A few 5-goal games, kicked the bag, I think once or twice, bro. He definitely he been a great option for him, especially him just getting there not too long ago, last year and shit. Also, I'm impressed with the speed of Geelong, bro, because I was saying they were getting old and slow, bro, but they've been keeping up with everybody still, man. So I got to give them credit, because I was definitely trying to take that from them. My disappointment with these boys, I don't know. I skipped Geelong. I did not even write these things down. But
you disappointed in Dangerfield by chance?
Nah, because I do be liking Dangerfield. I like what he do out the midfield, out the center bounce. I think they great out the center. I'll be impressed with that, too.
When that nigga can play, god damn.
Yeah, when he can play. No, but I would be disappointed. I might have to come back to that. Okay.
For sure. I'm also impressed with Brad Close and Tyson Stengel as well, too, just to add that, too.
I guess I would say I'm disappointed with the rest of the forwards other than Jeremy Cameron, because they do seem like they putting it all on his back a lot of the times.
I'll tell you disappointed for the Radical Lear, boy. All that size for what, bro?
Yeah. All right, now we got Gold Coast, man.
Thanks. All right, as far as being impressed with Gold Coast, there's a lot to be impressed with about Gold Coast, to be honest.
Yes.
But I've been giving him the flowers on the hard work, but I think I'll just individually single out somebody. I want to say Matt Rowell, just the contested ball that he is, bro, this year, bro. He doesn't get a lot of praise, bro, but he does a lot of the dirty work, and he racks up the stat that still I don't think gets a lot of praise. So I want to definitely praise him for somebody who has been injury-riddled a lot of their season, a lot of their career, rather, in the beginning. And this is really his first chance, I think, to really get enough consistent burn, and that means time. If you don't know, if you're Australian, burn and time, the same shit. Get enough time to really show us something, bro. And Matt Rowell looking good, bro. He's definitely a pivotal part of the Gold Coast midfield, and he's helping Tuke Miller not be by himself out there, bro. So I think he fits his role well. I think they need a little bit more help there, but he's definitely doing his thing, and he impressed me. As far as disappointments in Gold Coast, I really can't be too disappointed in Gold Coast, bro. I struggle to really find anything besides them being Carlton, bro. Other than that, I would say the small forwards. I would say the forward line was my initial issue, but the smalls picked it up in recent weeks, bro. Between Rankin, obviously, and Rosas, and I'm missing somebody else. Fuck. Yeah, man, it was a lot on Chol and Casbolt in the beginning of the season, bro. And now the smalls are picking it up, so I guess that's another impress.
So, I was hard working Tuke Miller.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've definitely been impressed with them, especially Tuke Miller being the leader of the team and just really being the foundation of the Gold Coast team. Wants to be a son for life. And I know a lot of players don't want that, and he's really making something happen. I think the team is really starting to build, bro. I thought these boys was gonna be ass. I thought they was gonna be bottom of the ladder. So it is hard to find something to be disappointed with these boys too, because I thought so lowly of them. But I would probably have to say Lukosius, man, because
You did fuck with, bro.
the coach has definitely fucking let me down this year, man. He's just been the average ass player, and he hurt right now. Really thought he was gonna do something. I think I picked him up. He was like my first pick on one of them shits. Yeah, that boy was hella disappointed for me. Shit. All right, who we got next, man? GWS.
So as far as being impressed with GWS, I want to say Harry Himmelberg and Stephen Canelio, bro. Harry Himmelberg just he's been one of the better forwards, bro. He held the forward line down a lot on his back when Toby was out and when Jesse Hogan was out, and he was really the only one up there, bro, for a while. And just the fact that they can switch him to the back, bro, and him get career high numbers out the back while still scoring and getting intercepts, bro, is very impressive to me. I didn't think he had that capability in him, and that's just I wouldn't say I doubted his ability, but I just didn't know he could do that, bro. And he's very accurate forward, so shout out to him. Also, Stephen Canelio picked up his game this year, bro. He got a lot of shit in the media. He didn't quite perform how he wanted to last year, up to his standard, and medium gave him shit, and he's turning up, bro. I don't know what it is, but he's scoring goals. He's getting his touches in the middle. He's been instrumental toward that midfield. So shout out to them too. As far as being a disappointment, I'll be probably more disappointed with obviously Leon Cameron, but without him, I would say Lockie Whitfield. Early in the season, he didn't have really any impact at all, bro. And I know he's one of the better forwards. I mean, one of the better players in the AFL for that matter, bro. And he just wasn't quite playing how he was supposed to, bro. I don't know if it was a Leon Cameron problem, but he definitely broke out of that. He's starting to get back into form and starting to look good again. So happy with that. But that's got to be my disappointment when you're one of the better players and you know your team's struggling and you can't quite bring them up.
Yeah. All right, so I agree with the Harry being impressive. I'm gonna put a little light on Tom Green though.
Facts. That is facts.
He definitely improved a lot this year from last year, especially beginning of the year before Toby Green came back. I think even though Toby Green is a midfield, he takes a lot of pressure off the midfield. Yeah. Tom Green definitely was, picking up where you were missing Toby, and now that Toby's back, it's kind of like I keep saying it's like they don't even need him. Not saying that he isn't still effective, but I feel like definitely last year the play ran through Toby Green a lot, and now there's options with GWS, and I think they're getting to a good place, but which leads me to my disappointment. They just been ass this year, man. their wins. I don't even know what to explain these boys. Another team that fell from the 8. Another team that actually was decent in. I'm trying to think where they placed in the 8. I think they were like 6 in the 8.
Yeah, they were 6 or 7.
Yeah, Sydney and
GWS.
And now they're not at the bottom, bro. But sometimes some of their play does look at the bottom, bro. They don't be running sometimes. They don't be making leads sometimes. And I do, like I said, I do think it's improved. I do think they're figuring out where to go. They did lose their coach first few rounds of this year, and who knows what was going on in their back office. So maybe everything's just ironing itself out now. But them L's at the beginning of the year, some of them I didn't expect at all, and it's really it's biting them in the ass now. So
It is for sure.
yeah, that's what they got for them boys. Next we got Hawthorn, man.
As far as the Hawks go, I have to say I'm most impressed with. I have a couple things too. It's hard to choose from. I think the first thing I was most impressed was Mitch Lewis. I didn't think he was that type of forward, bro. Really, especially early on in the season, he was definitely doing a job at the forward line, bro. Taking crazy amount of marks inside 50, bro. Kicking goals, bro. So I was impressed with that. Jai Newcomb, the newcomer to the midfield, bro. He's definitely he fire, bro. Contested ball beast. He gets his touches, and he's the youngest. I don't know if he is the youngest midfielder, but he plays like he's one of the more seasoned veterans, bro. So I know Tom Mitchell's pretty happy to have him there, and also Sam Mitchell. And I'm also impressed with Sam Mitchell too. The new coaching style that he brought, he obviously had Clarko teach him some things. I would like to think last year, and it's coming to fruition. I think my biggest disappointment is Big Ben McAvoy, bro. He's been out with a neck injury. Really for the whole year. I don't think he played a game yet, bro. So they've been having a lot of ruck issues. With not just him going down, but also others as well. But also Will Day, bro. Y'all know I talked about Will Day a lot. I expected more of a jump from him this year. Don't really see kind of the same numbers as last year. It ain't nothing too crazy, bro. So it's somebody I was big on, bro. I was definitely high on the back line between MP and CJ and Will Day, but they have a lot of ground to cover, especially with CJ being out with injury and Will Day as well. Really, I matter of fact, all three of them are out injury, so just got to get them a little bit more consistent. But I would like to see more from that back line.
Yeah, the House is interesting, bro, because they're not a consistent team, bro, but they have interesting games with some good teams, like. They lost to Melbourne by 10. That might not mean shit now. But they beat Brisbane. They lost to Frio, bitch, by 13. They beat Geelong.
They beat Melbourne last year, too.
Yeah. They only lost to y'all by 1. So all those teams was in the 8 right now. I think they have decent games against them. So I say that to say this. I'm impressed when the Hawks are doing good, bro, when they come together, which seems to only be for them tough games, bro, because average teams, they've been getting blew out by. Gold Coast blew them out, fucking some other shit team blew them out. Saints fucking blew them out. But when they do have them games where they all are cohesive and together, bro, they can look straight, bro. Yeah, that's really all I can be impressed with. More disappointed than anything with the Hawks, bro. I really thought they were going to be doing better. I thought the back was going to hold up more, like he was saying. I will say I'm glad CJ got his goal. I don't know. That's not really impressed or not impressed. I'm just.
It was a fire goal, though.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I'm happy that happened. But
impressed with James Sicily as well. Shout out to that boy.
Yeah, but as far as disappointment, man, I don't know. I feel like it would be tough to be a Hawks fan this year, bro. Because they've been having these games where they look like they can compete with teams in the 8, and then it's just, hell no.
They can attack, they just can't defend like that, bro. They need to get better at that.
I think at the beginning we was saying they should have had one of the better back lineups.
Yeah.
That shit just didn't come to fruition, if you don't mind. Yeah.
except for that boy Sicily. Oh, Sam Frost been playing forward too, so they've been kind of fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Next we got Melbourne, man.
Shit. Shit. Based off last year with Melbourne, bro, it's really hard to be impressed, bro, by anything as far as team perspective. I guess I would have to go with an individual player, but even in there, a lot of players have dropped off. But I will say Clayton Oliver form has not dropped off, bro. He's still doing his thing, bro. He's still getting his touches, still being contested, but he's still instrumental in the ball movement. So I'll say Clayton Oliver, bro. I think this year, I think he's the best midfielder. I think there was more of a debate last year with Petrarca, but I think Oliver got it right now this year. As far as disappointment, really everything, but specifically Jake Lever's play. He has been a shell of himself, and also really just the forward play in general for Melbourne, bro. They're struggling. Ben Brown, he actually just started getting back right, but he's been missing, bro. And Wiedemann been getting dropped. He showed his little flash, but he's getting dropped, not getting consistent time. Fritsch isn't just gonna give you 6 like he did in the grand final every game, bro. He's definitely has his moments, but the mids aren't gonna always go up and score, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just the play in the forward half, bro, it could be a little better, bro. Definitely, to say the least.
Yeah. All right, so I would say, keep it real simple. Most impressed with the first 10 games. Most disappointed with the last 3. Shit.
Oh God.
But more detail. The first 10 games, bro, Melbourne was looking like an unstoppable team, bro. Like, it seemed like they were just moving other teams around them however they wanted to fucking play. Melbourne could do what they wanted to do. It seemed like they were just really just playing with their food all the time, man. It seemed like they could have shut teams out and they didn't. And they were just looking like them guys. Like, yeah, they were supposed to win that premiership last year and they was going to do it again this year. But after these last 3 games, man, after the fucking El de Frio, they just been kind of looking different, a little off, bro. Teams are starting to figure out their way around them. They're having off-court issues. Max gone, about to be out for a month. So it might be looking like tough times for Melbourne in these next few weeks, man. But it's really, I'm real interested to see how the boys play out.
That shit funny because that shit turns out you were more right, because I remember in the beginning of the season you were saying Melbourne was gonna have the hiccups, and I was like, no, I don't think so. And now look, boys fucking up. Boy fucking up.
Yeah. That shit funny. All right, next team we got North Melbourne, man.
God damn. Impressed. I guess you could say. I'll say Luke Davies-Uniacke. Was one of the? Oh, and Josh Simpkin. Looking like some pretty decent midfielders, bro. I'll say that, bro. Luke Davies-Uniacke, I gave him a lot of shit last year, bro. Him and Cam Zerha together, and Davies-Uniacke, he's showing me a little something, bro. So they both made me eat my words. I think Zerha more so last year, and now Davies-Uniacke this year. I'm definitely impressed with Jack Zeeble moving forward and kicking the bag that one game, bro. I didn't think he was capable of that.
That shit was crazy.
Very impressed with that, bro. Knowing that he's the captain that plays in the back, bro. So that, as far as disappointment, bro, I have a couple of Jason Horn-Francis, bro. I'm disappointed, not in his play, but more so in his attitude and his demeanor, bro. I know he's young, very young, but bro, you got to understand, when you're the number 1 pick, you still have a standard to set, and you still have you're a role model, bro. Still, when you're in that position, bro. So just kind of, hopefully, he matures a little bit. That's all it really is to that. I think Ben Mackay, I'm very disappointed in his health, bro. That boy be getting hurt all the fucking time, bro. And also just Ben Cunnington with the testicular cancer that he got. Just the fact that he hasn't been able to come back. I know everybody can't be Doherty. Everybody can't just bounce back quick like that. So definitely wishing Ben Cunnington his best wishes and health. So I'm kind of disappointed to see, because he is one of the better players in the midfield too, I think.
Yeah. Interesting, because I'm actually impressed with Jason Horn-Francis, bro.
His play's fine.
Yeah. And as soon as you said that, I knew it was going to be the off-field shit. Because he is a little cocky bastard, bro. Not as much as fucking Ginnivan and Waitman, but he wants to play for a winning side.
He seemed more like a diva to me than them two, though.
I feel like he just really don't want to be on North.
He definitely don't.
That shit would be ass, bro.
It would.
Hey, yeah, man. But I am impressed with his play. Despite him not wanting to be there, bro, he has still been a very impactful player. I'm also impressed as fuck with Josh Simpkin, bro, because I really wasn't paying attention to him last year. Him and Isabel, bro. But other than that, I was disappointed, man. Most disappointed they got their only win against us. Other than that, these boys pretty shit, man. You can really be disappointed with most of everything they have done this year. They don't be looking like a team most of the time. Jason Horn-Francis.
Nah, for real. I'm disappointed in the fucking Terrence Thomas too, though. That boy got dropped.
Yeah, man. Them boys just shit, man. Next team we got goddamn Port with Adelaide, man.
It's kind of hard to go off, bro. Kind of just depends on what section of the season you look at, to be honest. But I would say, as far as being impressed, I gotta be. It's funny because how this will play out. I'm impressed with really Jeremy Finlayson and Todd Marshall, just the forwards, the two forwards. That they've really been kicking. They've been kicking goals, bro. I think Marshall had a bag, if not two, this year. Finlayson had a couple 5.5 goal games, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really happy and really proud with their output. But what's funny is my disappointment is Port scoring. So against the team, they played 5 teams in the A so far, right? They played Brisbane, they played the Saints, they played Geelong, they played Carlton, they played Melbourne. They scored 91 points against us. But against the other 4, they scored 69, 43, 36, and 47. They don't have it, bro, when it comes to scoring all the time. And I like their forwards. So I'm thinking, bro, it's got to be the midfield, bro, the kick inside 50. I think it's just some type of miscommunication between the midfield and the forward. And it's kind of disappointing considering you have all those options. You got Georgiades, you got Finlayson, you got Marshall. So it's like, bro, what is the problem? And now you got Charlie Dixon back, bro. So you got all these numbers, all these forwards that some teams have struggled with, like fucking Melbourne, for example. But you can't score, bro. And you have the Brownlow medalist on your team, bro, in the midfield. So it's really just a lot of confusion going on with that team, bro, and kind of disappointing.
That's fair. So I'm most impressed that they came back from 0-5 and actually they ain't maybe making the A conversation yet to me, but they on the brinks of it. If they get a couple more wins, could be possible, but most disappointed, and they fall from grace, bro, because they definitely had one of the harder falls from last year.
The hardest, probably.
Yeah, especially going 0-5 the first few games. But yeah, they was top 4 team last year. Now sitting at 12 spot, bro. It's not like they had a lot of players change, bro. I don't know what it was at the beginning of the season, but they just couldn't put it together to win the game, bro. But that's when West Coast comes along and gives them a win.
They didn't really change up too much personnel, bro. I don't think.
Nah. All right. Next we got Richmond.
Okay. I think I'm most impressed as far as Richmond goes, really, with the turnover game, bro. It's crazy how they'll turn you over, bro. They'll take the ball out your hands. They'll force you to do some dumb shit with it. Particularly Liam Baker and Daniel Rioli. They're both dangerous off halfback, bro. So, and what Baker be come out with smothers and it's just the effort, bro, collective effort, and between the turnover game and the forward half pressure that they put on you, bro. So that's very impressive, I think. Also, Shea Bolton is pretty impressive. He had his stages where he looks electric in the midfield and really can just pull a goal out of nothing, bro, whenever he is hitting on all cylinders. So shout out to him. My biggest disappointment is Dusty's consistency playing this season. Obviously, he had his situation going on with his mental health, so I'm not to fault him at all, but obviously I would think the AFL would be better with Dusty playing. Also disappointed, extremely disappointed in Trent Cotchin, bro. In the beginning of the season, they were saying he found new form and supposed to be this great player, this and that, but I don't think he's having that great of a year. Not that noticeable, to be honest, bro. Doesn't stand out in the midfield, and their midfield is decent. And he's not really the main player looking like a difference maker, so disappointed in that. Media pulled my leg on that one.
All right, so impressed. I was impressed with how good Richmond was without Dusty, because I definitely thought they were going to need him in the midfield. I thought they were going to slow down a lot without him. But I think they had a lot of players come pick it up. Shot Bolton, Matt Parker,
Prestia.
yeah.
Short.
So yeah, my most impressed is they was great without Dusty, and they even better with him when he is in the, because him in the forward is crazy. Maybe when he ever gets back to the midfield, that shit would be even crazier, bro. Top of that, bro, they still fast, bro. They attacking pressure, bro. They
Top range.
Richmond is just really looking like a great team, bro. I'm really surprised they just made just made it into the
Bumped out the Collingwood boys, eh?
I'm impressed with them boys for that.
They bumped each other out like because they had the
Maybe
last game
switching.
last week.
Disappointed. I would probably say, despite how good he be playing, I'll be disappointed with Shea Bolton, bro. He be doing some goofy ass shit, missing some easy ass goals, bro. Trying to do too much, bro. And
Show the goal.
it's just been too many goals where he was right in front of the goal, or should have just been an easy goal and he's doing shit he shouldn't be doing, bro. And I really like him. I really like him as a player. But he's just been doing goofy shit, bro. Stop the goofy shit. Okay. Next, we got the Saints.
Okay, so Saints, I think I'm most impressed with is really the committee of the midfield being able to hold it down without Jack Steele, bro. I think that's the most impressive to me. Jack Sinclair playing great too, bro. Or just Brad Crouch and Sam Ross. And, I'm also impressed with really Jack Higgins too, just to give him that credit too. I didn't think he was that type of player, bro, until he pulled off the amount of goals that he did. I think I'm most disappointed in Jack Hayes in the torn ACL, the ruckman. He was having a great season, bro. A couple games that he was able to play, bro. He was looking like he could be in the Rising Star competition. But unfortunately, torn his ACL, did his ACL, and he's out for the rest of the season. So Saints are lucky they have some more ruckmen down there, an abundance of ruckmen to work with. But I know that was kind of disappointing for both me and him. So,
All right, so for me, bro, I'm most impressed with the midfield improvement and just the shot consistency improve. Really, just consistency overall, bro. I really thought the Saints was gonna struggle this year, and they were holding it down, bro. They look like they belong in the 8 the way they've been playing, bro. Their forwards been nice. The midfield been a lot better than I fucking expected. And because of that, I would have to say I'm disappointed in their back, bro, because I feel like that's the only thing they missing to really be a contender right now, bro. So once they step the back up, man, I really think the Saints is gonna be a problem, but I think the Saints got a little curse on them too, though. So we'll see, man. I would like the Saints to do good, though.
yeah. Shit, not if it means we fucking suffer because of them.
Yeah. All right, next we got Sydney, man. What you think?
The thing I'm most impressed with about Sydney is really how daunting their momentum could be, bro, whatever they're on, bro. Especially with Buddy too, but even without Buddy, they have times where they just go on runs, bro, like where they can't be stopped. And it's like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Why can't we stop these boys? And we actually had to experience that a little bit, bro. We were able to pull out the win, but we definitely had a little scare, bro, with some Buddy magic. So definitely probably most impressed with that. I'm probably most disappointed in Isaac Heaney's consistency. When he's the best player, when he's at his best, he's looking like one of the best players in the comp. And when he's not, he kind of is hard to notice, bro, besides his bright ass hair, bro. It just seems like the more options that get added, it just seems like Isaac Heaney kind of falters away a little bit. You add Papley, add a couple forwards, and it's like impact falls down a little bit, even in the midfield. So, yeah, man, I'd like to see a little bit more from Heaney on a consistent basis.
All right, so I was most impressed with Buddy's 1,000th goal. Not the goal itself, but just the crowd reaction, bro. That's some shit I'll probably never see in sports again. I don't doubt anybody will do it again in the AFL. So that was just a crazy moment. Glad I was a fan for that. But I'll do something about the game too. Actually, I won't, because the boys have been more disappointing than anything to me, bro. I'm disappointed with Sydney because they do feel like they do be relying on the magic from one of their key players a little too much, bro. I am impressed with they one-on-one game when they can just get out the midfield to Buddy or something, because that's when they do have goal on those runs where it's like, how the fuck do you stop them? But also be disappointed that you don't get consistency from all the players. It's just like one game is this player, other game is that player, and then they just all need to get on the same page, bro. I don't know where that's going wrong with them, but they still holding it down for what they've been doing. So can't complain too much, but it is what it is.
Thanks.
Next we got West Coast.
As far as West Coast, I think the most I can be impressed with is probably Willie Rioli's early play. In the beginning of the season, I know you said Willie Rioli was your favorite player. I had my doubts, so I didn't think he would be too much of a difference maker. But in the games that he did feature in, he proved to be a difference maker when you take him away from that team, I guess you could say, bro. It's just his tap-ons, bro. Just his footballer instinct, bro. He has it, bro. And I like to see that from him. And it was good to see that. Disappointment from West Coast is probably Nick Nat's injury, his knee injury that he's consistently had, bro. So hate to see that, bro. Don't know if he's about to keep on playing, but just also another disappointment is just huge disappointment, just the effort from the team in general, bro. Just the running effort, bro. The walking, the jogging, bro. Just the lack of urgency. There's just a lot that the team just doesn't seem like they're proud to have the jumper on, bro. It's just I don't know what the root of the problem is as far as not running. I know it can only be so much foot speed difference, bro. It's definitely an effort thing, bro. And if it's not, it should be a system that's placed to cover for y'all foot speed type shit.
Sure. Ooh, shit. So what I'm most impressed with is that Simo still has a job.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that's dead ass, bro. That's the only thing I can really be impressed with this year.
I was
bro.
waiting to see what you was gonna say, bro. And it's better than I thought.
Oh man, but the disappointments, man. The disappointments.
What's this?
14 new debutants.
That should be hard as fuck to say.
Debutants. So far this year, can't do the math, bro. We had a new player, averaging a new player every fucking week, bro. Old players are ass. The young players have no direction. Not playing with no effort, bro. This whole season has really been a real big disappointment, bro. It is just this shit has been going downhill ever since this point in the season last year, bro. I don't know if y'all remember, but we was in the 8th for 22 weeks last year, and yeah, this shit is just going more and more downhill, bro. Shit is just West Coast is a disappointment right now.
God damn. Thinks it is.
Oh man, so last team we got the Dogs, man.
I'm most impressed with the Dogs about probably Tim English. His ability to change the game in the ruck, the improvement that he's had as a forward and as a ruck. I didn't think last year that he was that important, or I didn't think that he would be this important to the team. But he definitely proved to be that, bro. When he came back, it's like a different team. So I want to give that boy some flowers, man. He turning up, bro. Shout out to Tim English, man. Sweet, and Stephon Martin, they just don't even bring what he can bring, bro, in the ruck, bro. So it's definitely a difference of having him out there. As far as disappointment, I'll leave this one because it might be for you. But my other one is really the personnel decisions, bro. Why in the world did the Dogs let go Lipinski, and he turns out to be a great player over there for Collingwood midfield? Why in the world did you let go of Lewis Young when you needed him on the back line, and now you looking stupid when Alex Keith went out, and now you have nobody else? And now he came back, now he's still by himself, though, bro. So it's like, what is the problem, bro? Like, you really just let that go, or you just not that impressed with Lewis Young, bro? And he had like a great performance, best on ground type performance for our team at least last week, not against Richmond, but the week before that Collingwood, bro. So I'm really baffled by that decision. I think Keith was one of the only ones back there to begin with on defense last year, so I'm very confused by that.
Yeah. The Dogs. It was hard for me to find something I was impressed with this year from them. Because there was another team with a pretty hard fall from grace, bro. Especially being in the grannies last year.
Yeah. Josh Dunkley, I was proud of too. Happy with that.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Fuck it. I'm going with my disappointments first because I'm really disappointed in just their scoring ability, beginning of the year. A lot of this shit is turning around, bro. But these niggas was probably one of the worst teams with goal accuracy at the beginning of the year for no fucking reason, bro. Other than that, I will say I'm impressed with how they have turned it around. How they turned the start of their season into a potential winning season to potentially get an A. Because I was getting ready to count the Dogs out this season, but they held it down. They have their issues too, man, and especially with shooting Baby Smith. Baby Smith don't mind, goddamn.
He'll be out a month.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, bro. But Dogs been getting a lot of favoritism by the goddamn the umpires. That's another thing I'm impressed with because that shit is just crazy.
Could be a disappointment. How the fuck y'all ain't in the 8 if y'all got all that shit?
That is facts, bro. But yeah, Dogs, they ain't been looking like the Dogs I thought they was, man.
Thanks.
That's all the teams, man. Go ahead. Place them in the 8s. Well, not place them in the 8, but where do you think they're gonna fall, man?
General ladder?
General ladder,
So
don't
what you
mind.
want to do? We go down my ladder or?
Name the top 4.
All right, my top 4 in order, right?
Yeah.
I think Brisbane will hold on to the top spot, bro. I'm confident in that. I think the run home ain't too bad. I think Geelong actually will grab the 2 spot. They'll come up from 5 right now, I think. I think they'll come up from 5, grab the 2 spot. I think the run is just a little bit easier. Freo has a little bit of the tough run, but I don't think they'll win each game. I think they will finish pretty strongly, though. I think Melbourne will continue to struggle a little bit with Garn being out. And they just have to answer, bro. They have to show me something for real, because 3 games lost is pretty bad, bro. And that's what I think my top 4 will be. So obviously, no Carlton.
I think we got the same teams in our 4. I got Brisbane holding it down at the top. I actually got Freo creeping up number 2. I got Melbourne at 3, and I think Geelong I'll pass y'all up for the 4th spot.
Keep in mind, Geelong got y'all niggas twice. You forgot. Percentage. That's percentage, bro. That's percentage like fuck, bro. Them niggas number 2, bro.
These niggas might run this shit up. Them niggas might run this shit. Ooh, shit. That shit funny as fuck. Hell yeah. Alright, shit. How you gonna do it next 4?
We can do next 4. All right. So to round out my finals, believe it or not, I have Richmond jumping from 8 to 5, bro. Oh, yeah, 8 to 5. I think the Swans will be at 6th. I think Collingwood will jump us, bro. And I think we will finish in 8, bro. At 8. We got some injuries, bro. Collingwood has an easier run home. We have Collingwood again. We might lose to them, bro. We got Melbourne. We got the Lions still, bro. So I think we're going to lose some games, bro. We have tough teams, and then we have injuries, bro. So we falling a little bit, fam.
It is tough. So for mine, 5 through 8, probably going to have to put Sydney at 5, bro. I do think Richmond going to move up too, bro. I do think Richmond probably going to get 6.
There's going to be a good team that gets left out, bro.
Yeah.
You said Richmond at 6?
Yeah, Richmond at 6. I'll put y'all at 7.
Collingwood or Saints missing?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Collingwood getting Grundy back in a little bit, not too long.
I want to say the Saints are going to make it before Collingwood, though. I'll have to do that. Saints at 8. The Saints at 8.
Damn. So we better than Collingwood, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope you're right, bro. shit, bro.
All right, let's just do the bottom four.
Bottom four, I got the Crows at 15. I got Essendon at 16. I got the Eagles at 17 and North at 18. I think y'all will jump North just off the back of experience. Y'all will take at least. I'm hoping. I would think that y'all gonna take one more game in North, bro. North got a lot of fracture shit going on with the coach.
Yeah.
Y'all sound like y'all love y'all coach. These niggas sound like they don't fuck with the coach. Granted, they both probably in the same spot, bro, but I think y'all just got that advantage over there. Essendon hasn't shown me they really doing shit. And the Crows just on a really slippery slope right now, and they've been struggling big time. Other than the recent win they had against y'all, but they've been struggling.
I can agree with the bottom three. I'm indecisive. Well, I'm indecisive on if Hawthorn is going to drop to the 15 and Crows go up. 'Cause I can see them falling down a little bit. Just off not having CJ. And
CJ coming back. CJ should be back. Coming. Soon.
Still, I think Adelaide be wanting it a little bit more sometime.
That is fair, though.
But then I got Essendon at 16. I actually have North at 17, and that's getting wooden spoon, bro. But I can't see North being at the bottom. I do think they have more, just like lack of skill and shit like that. But I just don't know what the fuck we're doing at this point, and we probably better off getting a wooden spoon for real.
We need to give y'all niggas Roster season just to yell at that nigga.
I'm trying to tell you some shit, because Simo is not that nigga right now.
Well, you got the Dogs finishing.
I want to say they at 9, bro. I just want to say they just missing out.
So they better than Collingwood?
Yeah, I think Collingwood going to fall a little bit. I can also see the Dogs coming in and taking the Saints out that bitch, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dogs crept in and made that.
My 9 through 14, I got the Saints at 9, Gold Coast at 10, GWS climbing to 11, Dogs at 12, Port at 13. It was hard for me because I think the Dogs I think they can be a little higher than that, but I think GWS will turn their season around, and I think, well, obviously not to make finals, but enough. I think Gold Coast works too hard, and I think the Dogs don't. Now, Port is the hard one. At 13, they could finish a little higher too, but that little area, I think they all just could lap each other, bro. One injury makes the difference between that little section, bro, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. So, my 9 through 13, or 14 would be Dogs. Probably GWS, bro, because I do see them cleaning their shit up. Collingwood at 11, Port at 12.
Gold Coast.
Oh, Gold Coast. Damn.
Yeah, Gold Coast, we getting some respect out here, bro. Gold Coast getting some respect. Yes, sir.
They got 2 games on GWS right now.
Shit tough. This is tough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. This ladder is tight.
Yeah, switch.
I like the ladder this year.
It's definitely gonna make for some interesting games. Next week gonna be crazy as fuck too. Man, this goddamn end of the motherfucking video, man. I already made a little hour-long video for y'all.
Damn.
But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. Y'all wanna fuck with us a little tougher, man. We got the Patreon.
Yep.
$1 to become a Patreon. Fuck with us, man. Everything in the description. Look, man. All y'all give us $1, we can really make some shit happen. But other than that, catch us live, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.